Hello guys, there's an update concerning the late Obuneme, popularly known as Junior Pope wife. Yes, his wife's situation, her current situation report. The information where we dey hear concerning his wife, they give joy at all. My people, things they happen for this life, we should all learn to say no when necessary, guys. Before the demise of Obuneme Odonwodo, popularly known as Junior Pope, he was taking care of his family. Like he always puts his family first, his wife, his boys, he always puts them first. He is a lovely father and a lovely husband before it took him away. Now the current situation of the wife now is something that is not giving anybody joy. Una know say we there for holiday, and his kids also there for house. They are still on holidays. According to the information, they took his kids away from his house in Asaba. They took them away. They are not in his house presently. The only people that are in house is his wife and people that are around taking care of his wife, trying to console her, trying to make her put herself together little, because according to the information, the wife never still believe and say her husband don't go. He still they talk will say make them bring back her husband for her. Say her husband now walk now Ingo, say Ingo still come back. He never once still believe and say her husband is no more, that she is not going to be able to use her two eyes to set it on her husband again in this world. The wife is crying uncontrollably, like no one has been able to control the woman. She just walking up and down, running up and down, shouting her husband, this, that. You get the point. She refused to eat, she refused to take her bath, she refused to do anything. She just crying uncontrollably, like no one has been able to control her. She just crying, she's not doing anything, she just crying, waiting for her husband to return from work that he went to. Sad, guys. This thing beats, like it hits me differently. I have never been traumatized the way I was the time I heard the news. Like imagine me that is not even connected to the guy or related to him, or in any way I'm not connected to his family members, to his wife or anybody at all. I do not know anybody. I do not even know the guy, apart from watching him on the screen, in the stream. You get the point. So imagine me, the way I felt really bad, sad, that I was even thinking all through the night, that night that the news was circulating. I did not sleep. Come to think of the wife, how the wife will be, like the situation, that the way she's going to take this. I no blame her. According to the information, they say they have tried everything possible to make her take her bet, at least take her bet, to control her, to make her at least put herself together little, like little. Sit down. She's not sitting down. She don't want to sit down. She just walking around the compound, crying, shouting. The time that she heard that those people said that they must bury her husband beside the river. You get the point. Say person way by for that river, they must bury him beside the river. The time, according to the information, the time she heard that one, that she started rolling on the floor. I can imagine she started rolling on the floor, shouting, crying. Her husband, the father to her kids, who will father her kids, her lovely husband, when they carry them, they play. You know, she started praising the husband, say, please come back to me, do not do this one to me, don't do this to to me, prove them wrong. I don't want to believe this. You get the point. I can imagine the way this woman is feeling. It's not easy. It's not going to be easy for her. It's not going to be easy for her to accept it, for her to believe that her husband that she has been living with for so many years now, that her husband that she had 3 kids together with for so many years now, her husband that they have been struggling together to make a living, they have been struggling together to better their future. Just 3 months ago that they celebrated their new house in Asaba. She's now they are now telling her that her husband is no more. It's going to be hard for her to believe it. It's going to be hard for her to accept it. It is going to be hard. Me that is not even related to the man, I've not been able to, like, what? It's not easy, guys. Let us all remember to put this woman in our prayers, please, so that nothing will happen to Ramo, because I've seen a situation where something like this, similar to this, happened. They were like holding the wife, trying to console her. Still the wife don't want to believe. One thing or the other lead to the other. They took the wife to hospital, and the wife was hospitalized for weeks before she regained herself. So let's put this woman in prayer so that nothing will happen, so that God will put a stone in her heart for her to try hold herself, put herself together, little small, if not for any other thing, for her children, for the children Junior Pope left for her. It is not easy, we know. We all know that it's not going to be easy for her to accept it. It is not going to be easy for them to live without their father, without their husband, without their brother, without their uncle. It's not going to be easy, but we cannot do anything. At least the people that was present there, they tried. We tried to save the guy. Everybody tried. We prayed. We asked God, please let the healing be permanent. The time that we heard that he was still breathing, we was like, God, please let this thing be permanent. We prayed, we asked God, but it is not God's wish for this guy to still be alive. So we cannot question God. Make una dey remember to dey put his wife in your prayers, because she's really going through a lot. It's not going to be easy for her and her kids. The wife situation, they give joy. At least make she try take her bet. Guys, please like this video, share it for another person to see. Thank you. Hey.